Today we're taking you into the world of James Bond. Too fast, too furious, the world's most luxurious jet ski. Welcome aboard this 2023 Mangusta 104. Anytime you hear Mangusta, you know it's going to be uber luxury, uber high-end, and uber badass.
Well, speaking of badass,
What?
so this becomes your beach club pretty much.
Thank you for that. So
Okay.
Immediately we start out with the bang. Come on up.
So we have our swim platform, which is solid here. I see there is a hydraulic swim platform ladder tucked into the swim platform, which extends out to the back and lowers into the water.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess you saw it from there, huh?
Yeah.
This garage is pretty impressive because right now we've got a 505 Williams jet tender here.
Yeah, it's a diesel jet. It's, 5 meter. It's a really good sized tender for this size vessel. So we have a crane right here. Do you see the
it's
attachment
actually
point?
nicely kind of camouflaged. You almost don't see it, but yes.
It's pretty cool because it just extends out this way and drops the tender in the water. There is space over here on the port side for another personal watercraft, jet skis, Sea-Doo Spark or something like that. This owner opts for storage and freezer space.
Once the tender is out, what's nice is you have all this space that basically becomes part of your beach club.
Yes.
So you have this massive overhang here, which serves as a really nice shade. And then you can put some chairs. You could easily have lunch here.
Oh,
if you
totally.
wanted to, right? It's just water splashing. It just extends your entertainment space.
So one thing I didn't mention, I walked right straight by it, is this cover here. That's actually the attachment point for a quick connect shower.
Ta-da.
Yes.
Yes. What else is here? Actually, that's kind of it, right?
That's it. We have our shore power connections here on that side. And then I think we should just go up into the cockpit on your side.
Okay. Or we go all the way forward.
Okay, then let's go all the way forward.
No peeking.
Look at the size of this. We do have our stern bollard here, capstan.
Look at the size of that fairlead.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's like it actually hangs over.
I know.
It's so massive, but it's part of the styling. It looks really cool. Like all the stainless it looks like oversized, which is part of that bold look that you have going on.
Agree.
So I think we should go all the way forward
Okay,
because
let's
it's
go.
really impressive.
I'll follow
and
you.
then we'll come back here. Yeah. That's a massive pop-up right there.
It is.
Wow. So cool.
Oh, I can barely get it up.
Yeah, right?
I mean-
Excuse me? TMI.
Uh,
So immediately you see these massive windows.
but wait, before we see the massive windows, we do have a sideboarding door right here.
Massive
And
windows.
massive windows.
Much taller than I am. And this is actually a grab rail, right?
It's a grab rail, but at the same time, it's also a design feature.
And I also think it's part of something they can use to clean the top area as well. Because you kind of need it there, you'll see it. But look, I'm on my tippy toes and I'm 5'7". It's
Yeah,
tall, you
it's
guys.
tall, it's tall.
Very tall.
Another thing is we all used to having the courtesy lights at the lower level. I have not seen this before, the courtesy lights, a second set of courtesy lights up here on top.
I'm
So-
kind of dying to see it at night.
Me too.
Keep going. It's very tall, very safe walkway forward. This yacht is fast, right?
Yeah, we got high boo walks. This is really cool too here. The triangular window, which is actually the side of the helm, which we're going to see in a moment.
What's nice about how tall this is because this yacht is so fast, it's still really safe to go forward underway when you're doing 30 knots.
Exactly.
All right, welcome to our bow, which is one of the main entertainment spaces on board. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a spot to hang out. I mean, even right now, it is kind of warm, and it just feels so nice here on the front.
Really nice breeze here. So immediately you see how massive the sunshade poles are. We were just literally shopping sunshade poles for our boat. If you guys don't know what we're building, you can check out our second channel called Naughty Guys right here, if you're new to the channel. But anyway, we were just shopping and just realizing, first of all, they're very expensive. Second of all, there are many different kinds and many different ratings. So these sunshade poles are rated for up to 40 knots of wind, which is nuts. So you can leave them on, like even if it's pretty windy here. So it still makes the space, all the spaces are really usable.
Another cool feature which we got shown, we sadly can't see it during the day. All these seating arrangements have these LED strips inserted, and I can imagine at nighttime this looks really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about slick and sexy, right? Like this is the boat you show off.
Another thing we can't see obviously during the day, we found out that there's underwater lights around this entire hull, all the way around.
Yeah, you don't buy this boat if you're gonna hide it. Like
Nope.
You show it off.
100%.
So this is a massive layout cushion here.
What I like about this design, it looks like it's floating
Yeah, oh definitely.
because
Yeah.
it has like an angled base.
All right, let's go all the way forward. Your turn.
Okay, so we have dual pocket anchor setup, beautifully inserted stainless steel anchor plates. We got our bullets here for our bow lines. Look at that chafing protection all around the bow. That's what you need, all the way. Even the front has a chafing protection. So yeah, dual pocket anchors, and then we have our access to the bow locker and anchor chain storage right below here. So let's go back and check out the cockpit.
Yes, and go up to our sport fly.
Sport bridge.
Yeah.
Ah, storage here.
We miss it?
Yeah,
All right.
probably bosun's locker.
Yes, definitely. On both sides. And there's also something over there.
Yeah.
Not sure what that is. You want to investigate? You don't open, you don't know. Is it a fridge?
No, storage.
Oh, that's big.
It's a deep storage, yeah.
Wow. Okay, come on, let's go show them the cockpit. The lines, how they playing with the lines on the exterior,
It is a beautiful design.
it is so gorgeous. All right, welcome to our cockpit.
Second entertaining area.
Yes, so we have alfresco dining here set up for 8 people, and there's still a little U-shaped settee here with indirect lighting as well, with a couple of cocktail tables. There's speakers, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are lots of
Speakers and the boo box as
Oh,
well.
yeah. You think
Yeah.
those are subs?
Probably.
Okay, so here we have a little sink here. I like how this, oh, the door is opening. I like how this is sunken in, so actually you could put something here and you know it's not gonna disappear. All right, and we have a little drink fridge right here
Yep.
as well.
And all our buttons and some outlets are nicely tucked away behind the door as well.
Perfect. All right, let's go show you the sport bridge.
Yes.
Okay, said it right this time. So it's a really comfortable staircase. It's wide. It's not too steep. So
No,
it's
not
very
steep at
comfortable
all,
to come
actually.
up. Wow. The view from up here, I think this would be the spot that you drive the boat, right?
That's where I would sit for sure.
This is the Mangusta view, like that $1 million view, I mean multi-million-dollar view. Let's get real. I think that phrase needs to be upgraded in the dictionary. It's no longer $1 million view, it's multi-million-dollar view, right?
Yes.
Nothing really costs $1 million that's that epic. So that is stunning. And then we have our helm. Should we do that first and then go
Yeah, so
up?
we have a glass helm, same following the lower helm we'll see in a moment. All burning screens here with our charts on here, engine information. Of course, we do have our basic switches here, helm wheel, shift and throttle control. Look at the size of this. Bow thruster control, joystick, autopilot, and a remote for the screens.
It's very minimalistic and it's like just beautifully integrated. So you have very minimal things here. And
It
then-
looks super slick.
Yeah, and then the sitting here for 2 or 3, easy. And then we're coming aft. This is our entertainment area here. We've got our electric grill. This could be your cutting board, sink, and then here, drink fridge, and some extra storage here and there. Close this up.
Then there's a very, very large storage compartment right over here for all your covers. And
This space is another layout cushion. You know, on boats like this, there has to be lots and lots of layout spaces. So this one is massive. It's a perfect day bed, perfect napping spot. But in case you would like to use it differently, there are
Oh, I
two
see.
teak tables underneath. So you can easily set up and have your snacks here. And what an amazing spot for sundowners.
I love this spot. I mean, this is nice breeze, nice view. Nothing is obstructing the view. It's amazing.
Massive sunshade poles again. So this can stay up most of the time. Obviously, and if you're doing 35 knots, you're gonna put this away.
Yeah.
But overall, if you're at anchor, it doesn't matter if the wind picks up or not, you don't have to worry about it. You can leave this up. So the space is always usable, which is really nice. So, did we do that?
Now, we do have our electronics mast right there. We have 2 Starlings, night vision flare camera, our horn, and of course, above that, we have our Furuno radar.
All right, it's time
Time.
for the interior.
Time to go inside.
Okay. Alrighty, let's check out the interior. Before we get in, just wanted to ask you guys to hit that like button, subscribe, and write us a couple of comments. You know that we keep our independence, we don't charge anything for our yacht tours, so that's the biggest help you can give our channel grow, is just please, please hit that subscribe button. If you're not seeing our videos, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the bell. All right, let's show you the interior. The door is calling me. The electric door is opening already like 3 times. Welcome to the salon. Not what you expected, right? Based
No,
on
very different looking.
yes, based on the exterior, that kind of aggressive, slick look. Like this is calming and beautiful and very Italian.
I like it. It has lots of rounded shapes.
So on our starboard side, we have our indoor dining, which is set up for 8. Very cute how they incorporated that bench, right?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
a bench, actually a settee, a small settee. A bench wouldn't have the
backrest.
But yeah, but it's very, very cute. Okay, I'm leaving my sunglasses here. Remind me if I lose them. This lighting feature is so interesting.
Oh, but it's
And-
not on. Well, you found some switches?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Let me see.
Ta-da!
Ah, now it's on. Yes, that
All
looks
the
a lot-
lights are on now.
That looks a lot better. I like it.
All right, so yeah, very interesting feature, the chandelier, unique. We've never seen that before. And then they have this cute, like, basically bar card.
It is
Very,
a bar card.
very neat. Don't see that often. Pop-up TV right here. Love all the round connections of the design on this boat.
So, this is a skylight?
It's a massive skylight.
Oh, wow, look at this. Can you check from here? Do you see the sun there?
Oh yeah. Oh wow, you can actually look at the sun.
That looks, well, that's a perfect spot to see like an eclipse.
That's crazy. Wow, it's actually bright even. Don't look too long, but you can totally
No,
see
it's
it.
so cool. You can see it right there.
Oh yeah, in the camera probably easier.
Very cool.
Yes, so all the round features here are super cool. You'll see throughout the boat that it has that round theme. This is a very cool feature. You want me to show it to you?
Yeah?
Okay, stand there. Stay there.
Ah, love that.
Cool, huh?
That is cool. Especially underway, it would be really cool.
Bye. Yeah, so we have this L-shaped seating. It's quite large. It's probably good for easily 6 people, 7 people hanging out here. And of course, perfect spot to watch TV. It's very bespoke. Like it has this very calming feel that you don't necessarily expect from the exteriors of this boat.
Large windows,
Yeah, the
lots of
windows
natural
are
light.
fantastic. Even the fact that they went with actual curtains, right?
Mm-hmm.
To kind of bring that calm and
More like a homey feel.
home feel to this yacht and interior. I love that. It definitely has that contrast. All right, low coffee table, and we're gonna go forward, as you already know, cheated to our help.
Wow.
The helm is insane, you guys, because the integration here is probably one of the most like minimal cleanest we've ever seen. Right? We've seen on some other super yachts, but it felt like still was more integrated equipment. This is just so slick.
Yeah, it's a beautiful glass helm, and we're gonna get to it in a second. So we have the main helm chair and then two supporting chairs.
Hey! Yes.
So we get 3 helm chairs, and they are electrically adjustable.
Also electric side doors here on
Yes.
both sides, which is very convenient to be able to run out there when you're docking or communicate and stuff. So there's a bit of storage underneath here. Yeah, this whole thing, actually, this whole raised up platform is storage.
And then here we see really, really beautifully these triangle windows I pointed out on the exterior. How cool this actually looks. It really makes it more open, the feel, right?
It's a lot of windows.
the
It
pilot
is
house.
absolutely stunning.
Okay, so helm station. We got the helm wheel here, bow thruster control right here. That's interesting. Got the compass right down there.
Yeah, interesting location.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they wanted to leave this completely
Open.
slick and open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually that's where you would see it, and I think that was a design choice.
Yeah, everything is flush mounted. All the screens.
This is stunning.
That's cool, huh? The
Yeah.
gyro compass.
I don't know if I've ever seen one like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. So the entire bridge is outfitted by burning screens. So this is one screen here, guys, from here all the way to here. Look at the
Wow.
size of this screen. And of course it's branded, built, designed for Mangusta. So we have engine data on here. You have your alarm monitoring system on there. You have your time zero charts over there. Then we have the switch panel here, which is the yacht management and alarm monitoring system, right on this screen. But I'm sure you can switch it as you please. Then we have another burning screen right here, which also right now displays engine information, in this case actually starboard engine. This is pretty cool here. So the MTU controls are actually designed by Pininfarina, and they do look really slick and very, very, flush.
I mean, any car enthusiasts out there obviously know Pininfarina, but they also made a pretty massive splash in the yachting world as well. They do a lot of really cool collaborations, and that's one of them.
So we have our ignition switches here. We have
Look at
our
this.
horn switch right here.
Like it's burning on the side here. Look how cool that looks. Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
So cool. Horn switch here.
So they
with-
must light up when they're on.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it's see-through here. Yeah, and they must light up.
So then we have our horn switch with the presets. That's pretty cool. Really, really like that. Right here is the remote control for these screens. Of course, they're touch screen, but you do have a remote. So you have a joystick here or a mouse ball here, and then you can select the screen 1, 2, 3, and so on. Shift and throttle control, which really I get a kick out of these. Big MTU engines, jet drives. And then these are your shift and throttle controls. Super, super cool. Over here we have the joystick for docking purposes and close quarter maneuvering. Another remote control for the screens. And then we have the autopilot over here. Everything is flush mounted and integrated. And this is cool here. Look at this. We got our VHF radio right here. So cool. That's it. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Of course, at the center helm chair, we do have a remote mounted for the screens.
You are wearing the wrong hat today.
Yep, I
That
do
is
wear the
not
wrong hat
a
today.
full displacement.
It is the opposite of a full displacement.
Total and complete opposite. Could not be more different.
But Mangusta builds also full displacement vessels.
Oh, well,
So,
that's good.
yeah.
You're just on the wrong boat.
I'm on the wrong boat, I guess, yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna go forward
Check out the staterooms.
and show you the staterooms. They did give you a proper size wheel though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't give you like a small little one.
yeah, I would have done the little data one.
All right, let's go forward.
Or even the smaller one. They have these very, very small ones like this size. I think
You like all the small equipment
Yeah.
on the.
on
Don't you feel like this looks like a spaceship? Like
a little bit.
This could totally be a spaceship helm. What do you guys think? Put in the comments. Like I feel like it's out there, definitely. Very spaceshipy. All right. Going down. Where are we gonna start? Let's start with our smaller cabins. So now we're going forward and we're gonna go here first.
Okay.
Okay, so we are on our starboard side. Got a twin cabin here, twin beds. Again, the choices here, the colors, these beautiful lights that don't blind you, they kind of go in there. They're absolutely stunning. All the fabrics, it's really warm and inviting. The choices are just super interesting. I've never seen a Fast and Furious Mangusta with this kind of interior. It's
That's true.
really cool.
This
So,
is, yeah, very homey, very inviting.
there is, even look, even the doors have the leather.
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting. Have you seen that before? I don't think so. So we have a TV right here, built in. Then on this side, we have, oh, how does that work? We have our hanging locker with some drawers. Very nice. And then each stateroom has an ensuite. We have this beautiful large mirror, which is, again, coincides with the rest of the rounded design that we had upstairs. And then we have our head, of course, beautiful sink. I mean, all the finishes are gorgeous. And then here is some warm wood edit, which is pretty cool too. It just kind of breaks it up. And this, oh, this is beautiful, really beautiful shower. I would say a solid 1.5 or potentially even 2. No, it's probably a 2-person shower. What do you think?
Well, 1.5.
1.5? Okay, fine.
Rain shower overhead.
Me and a golden doodle.
Rain shower head over.
Beautiful.
Overhead rain shower head? No, how do you say it?
Rain shower overhead.
Okay.
Overhead rain shower.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know. All right, so let's keep going.
Over to the port side.
Yes. So now we're gonna go to our, what you would think is a VIP, but it's not. It's just a cabin number 2. So it's a queen size bed. Nice amount of storage right here on outboard. There's also some storage underneath in our nightstands. Look, I remember nightstands all on my own this time. Beautiful lights here too, very cool. So on this side, we also have our hanging locker. This cabin.
TV. What I really like are these rounded ends of the ceiling.
Yes, right. So this again has this kind of a spaceship feel and just very pretty rounded lines. It's got its own ensuite. We also didn't mention the floor. The floor is gorgeous as well.
Yes.
Come on in here. It's very similar. Also, this one is actually our day head.
Yes.
It also doubles up as a day head. And again, you've got a very similar setup with the sink and a 2-person shower. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Love it. All right, cabin number 3.
Forward.
Forward. Oh yeah, you're right.
VIP.
This is really cool.
The lights.
Yeah, all the indirect lighting is really, really nice.
Oh, it's actually not indirect.
Well, I guess.
It's direct.
I guess it's Okay, come on in to our VIP. This is not an honor suite. How beautiful are the lines? Again, all the rounded things here and indirect lighting around the windows is really stunning.
That is really cool.
And it kind of reflects in the marble and it just gives that really warm vibe. I think it's identical. So you can show your side and I could show ours. We've got storage in our night cabinets here, nightstands. This is mine and that is yours. Good size here.
Dual closets.
Rounded walls here. Come on over to the ensuite.
Got a nice TV here.
Absolutely loving this marble. It's very bold, but really pretty.
The color choices were really well done.
It's the same size shower, so why don't you check it out? And I'm not gonna go in it and walk you through it.
Rain shower head, exactly the same setup like the other ones.
And we've got an openable porthole there. Did
Yes.
not notice it on the first look. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's go show you the owner suite. So now we are midship. And midship is the most stable and nicest spot to have your cabin. So it is a great location for owner suite. We also have the most beam here. So it is full beam. It's very, very beamy. Got big windows here. Let's start on this side. We have the first hanging locker here. All of this is storage. We'll open one up.
Yeah, it goes deep in there.
Yes, very nice. It's a king-size bed.
Yep.
And of course we have storage in our nightstands. I love this dark mirrors. It opens up the space. It looks really cool. We have a walk-in closet. So
Wow.
cool. Yeah, it's nice. Hanging spots here and here. Oh yeah, I would be, see it says Mrs. right away. They know who's gonna get the walk-in closet. It's clearly defined that the Mrs. is gonna get the walk-in closet. All right, and then you can obviously have this one and this one.
Okay, I can live with
You
that.
don't need more than that on a boat, do you?
No.
Okay. And we also have table here, which could be great for a home office, do some work. And of course, the missus can double it up as her getting ready makeup or jewelry case. Nice. And the ensuite. Ah, this is beautiful. All right, come on in. You probably have to
So
close
we
the
got
door
a-
behind you.
We got dual vanities.
Correct. There's openable porthole there. We have dual vanity, as Rico mentioned. All that storage underneath. We've got the toilet there. And what do you think? How do we rate this?
3-person shower.
3-person shower. Yeah.
Right.
Great size. It's a really, really roomy space.
Crew quarters, crew mess, galley, engine room.
Engine room. Let's do it. All right, let's go show you the crew quarters and the engine room. Behind this pretty door,
I see.
yes, we've got
And you have the access to the side deck right here as well.
crew entrance as well.
Yes.
So you can go in and out without going through the salon.
That's convenient.
Yes, nice staircase coming down. To our aft, we have our entrance to the engine room, but first we're gonna check out the crew quarters. So we've got our Miele professional washer and dryer right here. It's a good spot actually. You don't have a separate space for it, but it's a nice area because you can use this as your folding and all that. So
It's a
pretty
good sized crew mess actually. It's only 4-person crew.
Agreed. It's not bad at all. And you've got your fridge right there, dedicated crew fridge. And we can show you this cabin.
So before we get in there, just there's a TV here, and then there's the yard management and monitoring system, CCTV cameras as well over here for the crew to keep an eye on everything.
So we're gonna show you this cabin here. So you've got your bunk beds here. They have a pretty large closet here, which of course I'm not gonna open, respect the privacy of the crew, but it's big. It's all the way out here. And they have an ensuite right here. Why don't you pop in quickly?
With a walk-in shower.
Yes, separate shower, and of course our toilet. Yeah, pretty good size.
Compact, but definitely usable.
Yeah, but it's also nice that you have your two heads, so each cabin does have a dedicated ensuite. And then of course the galley, also compact, but it is well laid out. You've got your 4 fridges here.
Fridges and freezers.
Oh yeah, what are these? Frigo Nautica. I've never heard of that brand. Have you?
Nope.
Have you guys? Put in the comments. Then the rest, we have Miele appliances, professional dishwasher. We've got our oven here, induction 4-burner cooktop with the Miele hood, 2 pretty large sinks here. Of course, nice to have to be able to open a porthole right there. It's a nice feature, and all of this is storage up on top. I'm not gonna open it because it's cruise on board. Got a microwave here as well. Yeah, it's a well laid out.
Miele professional dishwasher.
And I mentioned it already.
You did?
I don't miss dishwashers.
Okay.
And I gotta mention, it's really tall here.
Yeah.
It is over 7 feet tall. Like, it is unusual for down here how tall it is. You ready for your engine room?
Ready.
This is exciting.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
So it's probably worth mentioning that this yacht runs in really shallow waters. 411 is the draft,
under 5 feet draft.
which is crazy for over 100-foot boat.
And that's partially because of the jet drives. They're definitely shallower in terms of the design, construction, engineering than conventional propeller-driven boats. Okay, so engine room. You want to come into?
Sure. There's space for me, right?
There you
Let's
go.
do it.
Okay,
First
wow.
thing you notice is the headroom.
Yep.
You can fully stand up. Even if you're 6 feet tall, you can stand up here, which is unusual for being able still to have that massive garage there
Yes.
and still have the headroom.
So of course this boat is charterable. It is built to class, commercial class. So everything you see in the engine room as well is built to commercial standards. So we have our firefighting pumps, water pumps, all the piping, water maker right here. We got one generator here, one generator over on the port side. We got our 2 MTU main engines. Look at the size. Okay, you
Here.
stay there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go, like there. You stay there.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go over here. Look at the size of this main engine. Unbelievable. And just checking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. V16 MTU main engine with each 2600 horsepower. That is pretty cool. So I should probably try to get back
Yes.
there.
Take the camera and show us around.
I'm just thinking what's the best way, if it's maybe better to go in the center actually, and try to see if we can see the jet drives. But then look at this exhaust system. Unbelievable. Going all the way back there. It is pretty incredible. Going back around here, we got engine room ventilation right here. Now, I'm going to try to get back there. Got a hydraulic pack here. We have a black water treatment there. And then our jet drives are sitting all the way back there. We have the drive right here. Transmission here in the back, and then the jet drives behind there. Obviously the same on the other side. It's definitely a little bit tighter here, but also keep in mind, we do have a 5-meter tender in the garage, which is pretty impressive. So that ends right there. That's the bulkhead we see here. Pretty interesting. Let me go back here on this side. And sorry, behind me is the frequency converter, which is blowing out a little bit of air there. Man, these engines are beasts. Incredible. Got our air conditioning units here right underneath. Very quiet actually. The only thing which is really making sound here is the frequency converter. The rest is actually very quiet. Air conditioning units, everything is pretty quiet. Okay, so this was the engine room. Quickly before we exit, we have a secondary hatch here with a ladder into the cockpit. And then we have our electrical switch panel and breaker panel right here on this bulkhead, and a second one over there. And then of course we still can control everything over here as well for the engine room and the rest of the boat. And that was the tour of the Mangusta 104 engine room.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and write us a few comments for what you thought about the boat and what other Mangustas you might want us to tour. All right, check us out on the Patreon, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
Okay.
Okay, let's just do it.
Where do I start?